You've probably seen a Bible in a hotel room drawer and never questioned it. But the story of how they got there involves two strangers, a crowded hotel room in 1898, and one of the most successful distribution campaigns in history. And no, hotels don't pay for them. Walk into most hotel rooms in America, open the nightstand drawer, and you'll likely find a Bible. It's so common that many of us assume it's always been that way, like towels or a TV remote. But it wasn't always like this. The practice only started in 1908, and it began with a chance meeting between two traveling salesmen who were struggling with a problem that had nothing to do with religion. The year was 1898. On September 14th, two traveling salesmen, John H. Nicholson and Samuel E. Hill, arrived at the Central House Hotel in Boscobel, Wisconsin. The hotel was overbooked, so the clerk asked if they'd be willing to share a room. They agreed. That night, these two strangers started talking. Both were Christians who traveled constantly for work, and they realized they shared the same struggle. Life on the road was lonely and spiritually draining. Nicholson was reading his Bible when Hill walked in, and they began discussing how much comfort it provided while away from home. By the following year, in July 1899, they officially founded the Gideons International in Janesville, Wisconsin, alongside a third member, William J. Knights. They named the group after Gideon from the Bible, a leader who started with a small group and accomplished a massive task. Their goal was simple: provide a spiritual resource for travelers just like them. Here's what most people don't realize: hotels don't buy these Bibles. The Gideons give them away for free. The organization is funded entirely by donations from members and churches. They reached the milestone of 2 billion Bibles in 2015 and surpassed 2.5 billion copies in late 2022. Today they distribute roughly 70 million Bibles annually. That's more than 2 Bibles every second. The first official hotel placement happened on November 9, 1908, at the Superior Hotel in Superior, Montana. A member named Archie Bailey placed the first 25 copies. The idea caught on fast. Hotels liked it because it was a free amenity that added a touch of respectability, and guests appreciated the quiet comfort. By the 1950s, the Gideon Bible was standard across the globe. At the peak in 2006, about 95% of hotels had them. The Gideons estimate that a single copy has the potential to reach 2,300 people over its 6-year lifespan. So why do hotels still do it? First, zero cost. The Gideons replace worn-out copies for free. Second, tradition. For many older chains and independent motels, it makes the room feel complete. And finally, emergency support. It provides a resource for guests who may be in crisis far from home. However, the numbers are dropping. Recent estimates show the presence of Bibles has dipped to about 69%. Newer lifestyle brands like Marriott's Moxie Hotels, Citizen M, and Generator have stopped including them to appeal to a more secular, international audience. With 98% of hotels now offering high-speed Wi-Fi, guests can access any religious text they want on their smartphones. What's fascinating is what this reveals about how culture spreads. Two guys had a simple idea in a small-town hotel in 1898. Within 50 years, it was everywhere. They didn't have social media, they just had persistence and a network of volunteers. Today, the Gideons International has over 269,000 members and operates in 200 countries. The Hotel Bible is just the most visible part of their work, which includes hospitals, prisons, and military bases. So, the next time you open that nightstand drawer, you're not just seeing a book. You're seeing the result of a chance encounter between two lonely salesmen who wanted to help the next traveler feel a little less alone.